in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
The Highlands Event Center is the area's premier destination for conferences, workshops, employment fairs, weddings, and more. With 4,000 square feet of space, the Highland Event Center can accommodate events large and small. Situated in the heart of the Highlands, guests can enjoy the many restaurants, retail stores, entertainment, and lodging options. To check out everything the Highlands Event Center has to offer, head to thehighlandseventcenter.com or call 833-639-7070.
Technocap, located in Glendale, West Virginia, a leading manufacturer of metal closures, supplying some of the largest consumer products, manufacturers in the world, and shipping to dozens of countries. Technocap wishes the best of success to Wheeling Central Catholic High School this season. Go Knights!
What you do today determines your future, which is why it's important to choose a company you can trust. With our expert knowledge in accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and now creative services, we will put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
And let's go live to East Wheeling, where tonight Jerry Ames and Ryan Storm will have all the action between the Williamstown Yellow Jackets and the Wheeling Central Maroon Knights. Gentlemen, take it away.
Thank you, Brad Biff Leonard, for the introduction. And it's a packed house here in East Wheeling tonight. Great crowd. The defending AA state champion Yellow Jackets are in town, and they've brought a few folks from Wood County up here. And it's, I got to say, Stormy, we are in for a fun one here tonight.
Still great atmosphere already. It feels good. We got a good officiating crew here tonight, too. It's going to be a good crowd. We got the fifth graders here from the
Capital Scouts. They're recognizing them tonight. So Knights coming off a big win last night at Oak Glen. They wasn't the greatest team you ever seen from Oak Glen, but you know what? The Knights, they did what they needed to, and they won in convincing style going away.
When you're playing in that kind of, you don't want to look sloppy. They were very efficient. I thought the offense ran well. Officer Reesbeck was the story of the show.
Had 30 last night. That's a season high for the Maroon Knights, 30 points.
Topher was a maniac on the board, so it was a good team win. You and I were talking before the end. We'd like to see maybe some offense down low.
You and I driving home from Chester last night, where we were in New Cumberland. And we just said, we want to see Central have more of a presence underneath the basket. Are we going to find that tonight? Because Williamstown starts 2 freshmen in this lineup. And you've been watching during lineup, and you've been talking about Gavin Lemley, the 6'2 freshman, very physical down there.
Well, and you think especially the AA returning champion. So they had some talent. Now they're a little bit upperclassmen, but to start 2 freshmen like that, you figure there's some carrier from last year. Yeah, that tells you maybe the quality of the players. You've got good coaching, obviously, with leading last year. So they have confidence in starting 2 freshmen. One 6'2", but he's 6'2", but he's also a pretty solid-looking kid as well. He's not a scrawny, younger freshman, so to speak.
So Central's coming in. Ryan Reesbeck's averaging 21.5 a game. Leighton Tover's averaging 10, and Berlinski's averaging 9.3 per game. So that looks like your 3 scores. You can see Mike Topher get a couple more points. Yep. And I'd like to see Caleb underneath the bucket getting some easy shots with his 6'5" frame.
I think for both of them, Mike's done a very good job of not forcing anything. He takes it, look at the pass. He's been putting up the offensive rebounds, putbacks. Caleb, kick and jump out. He's very springy. He's long, soft. If we want to talk about a post presence, he would be it right now for Central. I'd like to see him have a good game tonight. I think he's going to have to earn it because we'll go from Williamstown. They have a 6'5" junior and Alex Urban. Everyone else is in that 6'2" range. So it's going to be fairly balanced between both teams in terms of height.
All right, we're going to throw it back to Biff. We're going to go to the national anthem, and we'll be back in about a minute and a half here to go over your Highlands starting lineups.
West Virginia Northern Community College has over 10 new programs. Check out these new offerings that can lead to a great career, including hospitality and tourism, industrial technology, elementary education, substance abuse intervention specialist, our 100% online criminal justice program, and more. New non-credit trainings include EMT, paramedic, CDL, and certified nurse assistant. Register for one of these new programs today, or check out one of the other 70 programs West Virginia Northern Community College has to offer at wvncc.edu.
What our children believe is just as important as what they know. In the Catholic schools of Ohio and Marshall counties, we believe faith, knowledge, discipline, and morals are more than just words. They are something unique that we practice in our classrooms every day. We challenge our students, not only academically, but in a way that enables them to grow into productive, faith-filled adults, an experience you can only find in a Catholic school. To find out more, call a Catholic school near you.
Are you traveling? Working a little bit too much? Is your fur baby starting to get a little shaggy? Let Dirty Paws be your one-stop shop for all of your pet care needs. Stop in and see us at 202 18th Street or give us a call at 304-639-7754 to schedule your appointments for dog grooming, doggy daycare, and dog boarding today.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
Highland Sports Complex is the coolest destination for sports and entertainment the Ohio Valley has ever seen. Pop in for some open basketball in our field house or reserve some turf time for your next practice or game on our synthetic fields. Online registration is open for development classes and leagues for youth and adults. Highland Sports is also the hottest destination for birthday parties and other events. So come challenge yourself on our play climb and enjoy your favorite virtual reality game in the arcade. No memberships required, so visit highlandsports.com to find your next entertainment experience and get ready to reach new heights.
Welcome back here to Williamstown Wheeling Central. I'm going to throw it to my partner here, Ryan Storm, for the Highlands starting lineups for the Williamstown Yellow Jackets.
All right. Starting lineups for Williamstown. Number 0, 6-foot senior Seth Hammer. Number 1, 6'1" senior Gavin Bosgraff. A 6'5" junior, number 3, Alex Urban. A 6-foot freshman, number 5, Parker Schramm. And finally, a 6'2" freshman, number 41, Gavin Lemley.
That's your Yellow Jackets starting lineup. And Stormy, for the homestanding Wheeling Central Maroon Knights, who you got?
No surprises here. Number 11, the senior, 6'3", Ryan Riesbeck, sophomore. Number 12, 6'2", Quentin Berlinski. 6'2" senior, number 14, Michael Topher. His brother, a 6-foot freshman, 6-foot sophomore, number 20, Leighton Topher. And rounding it out, number 24, 6'4", senior, Caleb Ratcliffe.
There's your starting lineup brought to you by the Diocese of Wheeling Charleston for the homestanding Maroon Knights. This is the IBEW Local 141 Game of the Week. Also brought to you by West Liberty University, TechnoCap, Glessner, Wharton, Andrews Insurance, West Virginia Northern Community College, the Highland Sports Complex, and our friends at Dirty Paws.
You mentioned AA defending state champions Williamstown. I'm sure as our listeners know, over the past couple of years, changes in the whole climate for basketball.
Right.
It's quite interesting.
Well, just a handful 2 years ago, it was single A. I mean, it was West Virginia. It was
the way
Wheeling
that
Central
sectionals and
Williamstown.
regionals could have been. I know they just rotate those. Could have been playing each other in the early rounds.
Right. So right now, Williamstown's AA, Central's AAA. Next year, Central's dropping back to AA because it looks like they're going
Insider
to
information. Are we getting that already, Jared?
Yeah. So, they will not be AAA next year.
Do we know when they make that? Is that filed already? Do you know when they make that buy?
They chose to play up these 2 years. Right. So with them extending the 4 classes, they'll jump back to 2A where they should be.
Yep.
Caleb Radcliffe will jump for the Knights, and he'll win it to Ryan Riesbeck. Riesbeck down to Berlinski. Berlinski up and in. Knights get the first 2. Seth Hammer will run the offense for the Yellow Jackets. We'll shove off of Berlinski there. Spins around in front of the central bench held by Bosgraff. Bosgraff, I apologize.
Good steal by Toe.
Yeah, is that Mike Tover? Yeah, turned him over.
Strip them.
Central wearing the all-white unis tonight, trimmed in maroon. Tip down in the lane. Mike Topher comes away with it. He'll kick it back out to Berlinski. Berlinski back to Topher. That's Mike Topher. I apologize. Ryan Riesbeck.
Interesting with Ryan Riesbeck leading the point right now.
Berlinski drives his little jumper up off the glass. No good. Rebound by Hammer. Off and running is Bosgrass. They said he's fouled on the way up, and they're going to get, I believe, Mike Topher on his first.
So Bosgrass going straight to the hole both times. First time he was stripped by Topher. This time Topher gets him on the foul on the arm.
So go to the line, shoot a pair. 1 minute into this game, 2-0, Wheeling Central on that West Liberty University scoreboard. First shot is up and good by Gavin Bosgrass, the 6'1 senior for the Yellow Jackets. Second attempt is no good. And Mike Topher, guess what? He gets a rebound.
He's cleaning him up.
I believe he had 10 last night.
And leading the team with better stats, right? 49. I think he got
49 on the season. Cross-court pass to Berlinski, down to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe back to Quentin Berlinski. His three off the mark. Didn't like that shot from Quentin over there.
No.
Ryan was wide open at the top of the key. Oh, that shot's no good. Good follow by Lemley. He puts it in. 3-2 Yellow Jackets.
Williamstown pretty much in a soft zone, little matchup zone they've been running.
Layton. It was so
right.
wide open for Layton, he didn't realize it was going to be.
He was looking for a dump down pass, and the player he was going to didn't sack down far enough to get that play.
I believe it was supposed to be Caleb Ratcliffe. He kind of stopped on his motion.
Central in the early going, trying to get the ball down low. We talked about it. They've been trying to feed down low.
Kick to the corner, Hammer. Hammer will bring it back out front. Down to Lemley. Lemley over to Parker Schramm. Schramm, another freshman starter in this Yellow Jacket lineup. Back to Lemley. Driving is Alex Urban. Urban throws one up. He's fouled. He'll shoot two.
Urban did a good job leaning in there to initiate contact. I think it's going to be on Ratcliffe. Yep. Ratcliffe was kind of helping off. He didn't do much there, but Urban did a good job drawing the contact.
Third shot up and good by Alex Urban. 4-2 Yellow Jackets. Second attempt is off the mark. Mike Topher comes away with a rebound. 4-2 lead for Williamstown. Leighton Topher pushing the pace. He's in front of the Williamstown bench. He'll reset out front to the top of the key to Berlinski. Berlinski down into the right corner. Leighton Topher will dribble. He looks. He drives, kicks it to Ryan Reespec. This three is up and no good. And Caleb Ratcliffe tips it, but it's to Alex Urban. And the Yellow Jackets possession.
So far, one and out possession for Central.
Yeah, no rebounds on the offensive end for the Maroon Knights. Bosgraff, senior, brings it up. He hands it over to Parker Schramm. Good move out front by Seth Hammer to the top of the key. Alex Urban holds it. Urban 6'5", a lengthy.
It's a long.
It sure is.
Not many meat on those bones, I would say.
Nice save. Three up by Urban. It's no good. Mike Topher rebound. That's 3 rebounds for him in this game. Topher over to Leighton. Leighton puts up a 3. It's up and good. From in front of the Williamstown bench, gives the Knights the 5-4 lead.
Leighton Topher's been surprising the early going year for him, the way he scored. He's a really good young ball player, but his
averaging 10 on the season a game. So
his confidence in shooting has been huge.
Feeling Leighton's number. That's a jump ball. Yeah. Big call by Tommy Wilson.
Yep. Yeah, our officials, we got Tom Wilson, Brian Gauss, and last one, Mr. Don Fitzsimmons over there.
Madonna Topher never stops. She's all over this gym, I'm telling you. She does everything.
Everywhere,
she sure is.
Where all this boys get that energy from.
Long outlet to Alex Urban. Urban drives, paint, his jumper. We're going to say travel.
Went for a jump stop in Atlanta, and Steve gave Alabama a little bit more.
Did Mel Stevens earn that call over there? Yeah, he was working it. He's been bumping a little bit, Mel has.
Yeah, it is decades plus of coaching. He's probably only uttered about 100 words, I think, on that football or
during live action.
Yeah, baseball or basketball, yeah.
As long as they don't take that old Warwood picture of him out, them short shorts that he played basketball in, we'll all be good. Reespec over to Berlinski. Berlinski back to the top of the key to Leighton. Leighton to Ryan. Ryan gets double teamed. He'll kick it back to Leighton. He stands. Down there, Mike Topher. He kicks it to Quentin. Out to Leighton. Leighton's not going to drive in the paint. Up and good. Well, he meant to pass it to Caleb, and it just came right back to him.
I'm very impressed with Central passing. They're doing a very good job, not dribbling too much, trying to get the ball down low from up top the key.
Long three, up and good. Alex Irvin. He was about 3 foot behind the three-point line there. 7-7, 3:54 to go in the first quarter. Ryan Respect, three, no good. And who gets it? Berlinski has it.
Good play on the ground by Berlinski.
Good dive for Quinn. Mike Topher puts up a three. It's no good, off the mark. And Central's going to fight for this one, but coming away with it is Peyton Bunch, a sophomore who checks into the game. 5'7". Oh, Irvin blocked by Respect. Respect sent it into the Central bench with authority. It's a good block on a 6'5" kid.
He was able to get out there pretty quickly, get his hand up on that one. Very nice job. Great action between both teams right now. I'm impressed. Central, before the past couple games, they've been working side to side up top the key. They're doing a very good job of feeding down low, working on the zone defense by Williamstown.
Checking into the game is 33, Dylan Ashley, another freshman for Williamstown.
And I got number 11 as well, Peyton Bunch. He just shot a three-pointer and missed.
Mike Topher, bounce pass out to Leighton. Leighton over to Ryan. Ryan puts up a three in front of the Williamstown bench. No good. Berlinski tips it back out front. Wow, good play by Leighton. He threw it off of the Williamstown player.
And it bounced back.
Ryan Respect up and under. Good shot, Ryan Respect.
First points of the game for Ryan Respect. 2:50 left here. In the first quarter.
Up underneath the bucket and laid it in. 9-7 Wheeling Central lead. Into the corner. Three up, and it's off the mark. Mike Topher with the rebound. Good job by him to pull it down. 2:35 to go in the first. And Respect fouled out front by Peyton Bunch.
Bounce back on the comment you made. Such last possession, they tipped the ball out offensive end, and it ran. Leighton chased it down to right at the half-court line. Looked like he was going to go over and backcourt. Smartly threw the ball off the Williamstown player.
Then it means he could touch it.
Yep, it crossed half-court. Williamstown faced the one over and back.
No, that's a great play by Leighton. Very athletic play.
Yep.
High basketball IQ by Leighton Topher. Down to Caleb Ratcliffe. His jump stop up, out the bucket, and he's fouled.
That's exactly what you wanted to see from Caleb Ratcliffe. Now, he's tried that last couple games. Of course, he's got a couple travel calls. He's on the power dribble and trying to go on up. He's going to travel every now and then. That was a great move by Ratcliffe.
Peyton Topher will come in for Mike here at the 2:20 mark of the first quarter. Caleb Ratcliffe makes the free throw. 12-7 Knights lead. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Bostrap out front. He hands off to Lewis Good now. They've used a lot of players as Williamstown.
And we'll get to that here in a second break. Nice move.
Good now drives, fouled from behind on Caleb Ratcliffe. I think that's going to be two on Caleb. And immediately Mike Topher's up. His break only lasted 18 seconds.
I think Caleb might be done for this portion of the rest of his first half.
And that was a foul from behind, too. He was just trying to make a block.
He was out front and got beat. It was a good drive by Goodnow.
First free throw missed by Lewis Goodnow.
Yeah, quickly. Williamstown roster, they had a lot of kids graduating this last year's state championship. They have 6 freshmen, 5 sophomores, 2 seniors and 1 junior.
And second one, misses both free throws, and Mike Topher another rebound. Spacing's got to be better for the Knights. There it is. Leighton Topher puts up a three. It's up and good. Leighton Topher, 15-7 Maroon Knights lead on that West Liberty University scoreboard.
Leighton much more than anything on that at all.
To good now. Back to Bostrap, the senior. He drives in the paint. High shot off the glass, up and good. Good take by the senior for the Yellow Jackets. Now Ryan Respect way back out front to Leighton Topher. Up and good! Leighton Topher for 3.
Great feed by Respect, too.
He drove, they crashed on him. He kicked it way back out front. 18-9.
Quentin got him a little lazy with the hands. But Respect does a lot of good things very well for a sound. He dribbles his head up. But as much as he goes to the hoop to try and score, his head's always up looking for a pass as well.
Great vision.
Yep.
We're looking behind the back that time. It's Bostrap. And his shot goes out of bounds.
Peyton Topher with a little slow block on the shot. And from what we can tell offensively from Williamstown, Boscroft loves to drop it. He's trying to get to the hole every time when he touches the ball.
Doing a great job driving.
Yep. He's a very stocky kid. He's 6'1", but he looks very solid.
Had trouble getting that ball into Williamstown. They finally did it. Very young lineup in right for Williamstown Yellow Jackets at this section.
It looks like Seth Hammer's back in now for
Yes.
Williamstown Senior.
That's off of his foot. That should have been a kick. We're not going to call it. And up and good for Boscraft.
Fortunately, ball kicked right to Boscraft.
Williamstown's going to take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be right back.
Do you want to learn more about West Liberty University? Register for one of our Black and Gold Days. You'll learn about the admissions process, financial aid, and housing, plus get details about your intended major. You'll even be entered for a chance to win a $1,000 scholarship just for attending. Get everything you need to know. Register for the January 26th event at westliberty.edu/visit. Visit, tour, connect at West Liberty University.
Welcome back here, folks. 18-11, 46 seconds to go here in the first period.
Those teams playing very hard. Very well. Pretty good game so far. Nothing sloppy. Those teams being pretty aggressive. Williamstown's been trying to get the hole with Boscroft. And Central doing a very good job finding the open man. Goes down low, running the bucket, and then kicking it back out for some three-pointers.
Walensky hands off to Leighton in the backcourt. Here came, Peyton Bunch. Leighton back to Quinton. Quinton's going to put up a three. It's off the mark. And who's going to come? Oh, just bounced over top. And Central gets the steal. Mike Topher to Peyton Topher. Peyton into the corner to Ryan. Ryan's quick release. No good. And it falls in. It looked like it was coming out. It falls right back down in. 21-11, Knights up. Seth Hammer. Oh, foul by Berlinski. That's going to be two on him.
I think
Berlinski
or Topher.
I would say Ferrera's probably going to be up here.
We're going to give it to Topher. Leighton Topher, yeah. Leighton wanted the little arm bar from the guard on that one.
I think the Central coaches think that's on Berlinski.
They did give it to Leighton Topher.
Okay.
Yeah. I got the two and a fist from the official John Fitzsimmons out there.
A prayer thrown up that time by Bunch. And that's a tough shot to fall there at the end of the quarter, but makes it. 1 quarter of action. Wheeling Central 21, Williamstown 13. We'll be back in 60.
Technocap, located in Glendale, West Virginia, a leading manufacturer of metal closures, supplying some of the largest consumer products, manufacturers in the world, and shipping to dozens of countries. Technocap wishes the best of success to Wheeling Central Catholic High School this season. Go Knights!
What you do today determines your future, which is why it's important to choose a company you can trust. With our expert knowledge in accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and now creative services, we will put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
West Virginia Northern Community College has over 10 new programs. Check out these new offerings that can lead to a great career, including hospitality and tourism, industrial technology, elementary education, substance abuse intervention specialist, our 100% online criminal justice program, and more. New non-credit trainings include EMT, paramedic, CDL, and certified nurse assistant. Register for one of these new programs today, or check out one of the other 70 programs West Virginia Northern Community College has to offer at wvncc.edu.
We get ready to begin the second quarter of play. Knights up 21-13. Knights shooting the ball really well from the three-point line there in that quarter.
We had 4 3-pointers made. Leighton Topher was 3 of them, leading scorer. After the first quarter, he got 11 for Central. And for Williamstown, pretty evenly distributed. Irvin's got 4. Boscroft's got 5.
Okay.
Really, great first quarter. Other than some early foul trouble for some of the Central players.
Williamstown plays a really tight man to defense coming up the court.
Yeah.
No let go.
Yeah, it's a sort of matchup zone they're going.
Stolen away that time by Parker Schramm. Central got very careless with those passes on that set. Schramm gets it back to Gavin Boscroft. And it will say foul on the floor.
Rare.
I saw Ferrer get a couple quick ones last night, too. And inbounding it will be Alex Irvin. He'll sit underneath the Williamstown bucket. The clock never started for the second quarter, by the way. For a second, I want to say hi. Billy Isley is here tonight. Billy Isley, a 1994 graduate of Wheeling Central. He was the quarterback when I played. All right. And his son is playing for Williamstown, number 55. His name's Cruz Isley. Billy went to St. Vincent's growing up. Billy was an incredible athlete at Wheeling Central. Football, baseball, and basketball. I can tell you, his son's going to be just as good. Long three by Irvin off the mark. Rebound, Ryan Reesman.
Irvin's got some range. He's got a pretty shot.
Long outlet to Mike Topher. Mike back to Lorenzo in the corner. Mike Topher puts up a three. It's no good. And who's going to come away with it? Respect. He kicks it out to Mike Topher. He's going to drive. Oh, and who's going to come away with it? It's Boscraft.
And Michael let have that one back. He tried to
force a baseline pass. Three good by Alex Irvin. But they're just giving him all kinds of open looks.
He was a trailing player for Williamstown. Essentially not find him at all in transition.
Williamstown now cut the lead to 5, 21-16.
5 straight, 2 at the end of the first quarter.
Central did have a 10-point lead here.
Pretty evenly distributed.
Yeah, Ryan Reesbeck's going to get it. They are triple T-ing Ryan in the lane. Turn around, it's no good. Ryan needs to pass that one. 3 guys watching him. That means 2 guys are open. Jumper from the elbow, up and good. Bosgraf.
I really like the Bosgraf kid for Williamstown. Heady ball player. He wants to go to the hoop. And he's a nice little pull-up jumper right there by him at the elbow.
Leighton Topher gets a screen from his brother Mike. Tries to roll out of it to the Williamstown bench. And Leighton's now had 2 bad passes here in the last minute.
Well, I did recover on that one.
Yeah, he came down and gets a steal at the other end, but it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, they're trying to force the ball off the key on the elbow right.
Williamstown plays too tight of a man defense to throw that pass. It's a soft underhand bounce pass.
It's got to be a crisp chest pass there.
Out front to Irvin. You know he'll pull the trigger out there. His layup is up and good. Just like that, it's 21-20. Knights have a 1-point lead. The 10-point lead has evaporated. 6:03 to go in the first half. Parker. Peyton Topher misses a 3. Ryan Reesbeck, he's harassed out front. Over to Mike Topher. Now he's going to drive the lane. We're going to say out of bounds. Ball Wheeling Central.
That's a good take by Mike. He had just a lane right there. Now, so we got Radcliffe going back in the ball game and Berlinski. Radcliffe's got to be smart with 2 fouls.
Berlinski will come in for Lorenzo Ferreira and Mike Topher down. Central inbound underneath their hoop. Outlet to Ryan. Cruz Isley does check into the game. We were just talking about him. Leighton Topher pushes one up. No good, but he'll shoot 2.
That's a good take.
Who'd they get for Williamstown?
That was Peyton Bunch.
Okay. Oh, Leighton, no good. Central has gone absolutely cold in this quarter. Have not scored yet in the second quarter. Taking a seat is Alex Irvin.
Chance now a little bit shorter lineup for Williamstown.
Leighton makes the second scoring drought over here in the second quarter. 22-20 Knights lead on the West Liberty University scoreboard. Maybe a travel that time by Isley.
Looks like he slid his foot.
That time he did.
Yeah, he balled the ball.
Yeah. That's actually twice in the middle lane. He's done the same thing. They caught him on the second one.
That's like in football, you see like 8 flags. All 3 officials started blowing.
Well, what happened was he came in, he tried to underhand pass it instead of a good solid chest pass.
Tell you what, this bunch gets very physical up and
down.
Sure does.
Very aggressive. 5'7" stalking.
So what? You made the point. They pressure the ball up the court, and the rest of the team's back in more of a zone, soft man defense.
Berlinski bounce pass to Caleb Radcliffe. Caleb had an open look at it and misses the bunny.
It's a more recent thing. The players want to try to draw the contact and just make the layup.
Right.
Don't worry about trying to draw the foul and get the and 1.
We'll take the 2 anytime.
Yeah.
Isley pushes it back out the bunch. Back to Cruz Isley. Layup up and no good. And there's bunch everywhere on this court.
Unfortunately, he was from the wing. He got no one really boxed him out right there. He can't found a spot in the zone to pick up the ball.
A little bit of a weave out front by the Yellow Jacket. Picks it. Bunch. Hands it off to Bosgraf. Bosgraf, left elbow, drives into the lane, and they get it to Lemley. He pushes it back out front. And loses control does Parker Schramm. Central played really good defense down there on that set.
Too many offensive rebounds for Coach Stevens like him, but that's good team defense to not give up any points.
Respect drives in. Now he's going to kick to Berlinski, who puts up a three. It's no good.
Tell you what, Bunch is the smallest kid on the court, and he's got like
5'7".
4 straight rebounds.
Yeah, I don't know how he's getting all these rebounds. He's outworking everybody. Oddly from the free throw line, up and good. 22-22. He's going to have to come help. Yeah. Now that time Bunch got too aggressive, and he pulled the jersey of Leighton Topher.
That's 2 on him.
Williamstown will bring in. Bunch will take a seat along with Parker Schramm.
Yeah, Williamstown's got some fouls to give there, so Bunch could afford to be a little bit aggressive. But 4 fouls in this first half.
3:47 to go in the first half. We're tied at 22. Central only 1 point scored in this quarter. Round Respect ends that.
Right on cue.
Right on cue. Layup good.
That's good feed from Ratcliffe from the elbow.
Isley kicks it back out front to Goodnow. Goodnow back to Cruz Isley. Driving the baseline. Oh, good job by Caleb to keep his hands off of him.
Cut off the baseline.
Sure did.
Feel that.
Irvin's trying to drive. Good defense by Quentin Berlinski.
Good help defense by Central Florida. Central there. Williamstown trying to get the lane on the drives. And
that brought all the coaches off their seat over there on the bench. Bruce Knights like seeing that. And there's Irvin's going to get up a three. It's up and good. Got an open look at it.
Reset comes off the screen.
And Williamstown retakes the lead. 25-24. Central led 21-11. Berlinski turns it over. Williamstown a chance to grow their lead here. And thrown away by Berlinski. Up to Leighton Topher. His layup up and goes.
That's a great feed by Berlinski.
Great job by Leighton Topher to just go get that one and lay it in.
Did a good job stealing off the defender, too.
And Berlinski gets another steal. Long outlet to Ryan Respect. His layup up and goes.
2 great plays by Berlinski, leaving 2 layup outlet passes.
Berlinski may want to sign up for quarterback on the football team. He keeps throwing passes like that.
Coach Young's here, so he's watching.
We saw Berlinski play a lot of special teams last year. And a long bout. This one to Berlinski. Up and good.
Timeout.
Yeah, 6-0 run for the Maroon Knights. Gives them the 30-25 lead. 2:02 to go in the second quarter. And we'll take a 60-second break and be right back.
What our children believe is just as important as what they know. In the Catholic schools of Ohio and Marshall counties, we believe faith, knowledge, discipline, and morals are more than just words. They are something unique that we practice in our classrooms every day. We challenge our students, not only academically, but in a way that enables them to grow into productive, faith-filled adults, an experience you can only find in a Catholic school. To find out more, call a Catholic school near you.
Are you traveling? Working a little bit too much? Is your fur baby starting to get a little shaggy? Let Dirty Paws be your one-stop shop for all of your pet care needs. Stop in and see us at 202 18th Street or give us a call at 304-639-7754 to schedule your appointments for dog grooming, doggy daycare, and dog boarding today.
What you do today determines your future, which is why it's important to choose a company you can trust. With our expert knowledge in accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and now creative services, we will put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
Welcome back here. A little 6-0 run to give them the 5-point lead back after Williamstown took the 10-point lead away from the Maroon Knights.
Alex Urban, the 6'5" junior, started dominating the second quarter. 2 3-pointers and a layup. But Central had good team defense, good outlet passes, and got some layups to blunt some momentum and take the lead.
Good defense by Ryan that time on Alex Urban. You can see they've switched things up on defense now. Ryan's going to stay man-to-man with Alex Irvin. I think it's a great call by the coach.
He was with him. The one Irvin got off, Riesbeck got hung up on a pick, which was that three. But, yeah, I like it. Good length. And Riesbeck's good thing is he don't have any fouls in it.
Right.
So,
he could be a little bit more aggressive here. The last 147. Oh, missed. Seth Hammer, wonderful better on a three. He passed double dribble now. Here it is, a Quentin Berlinski playing defense.
Berlinski playing great defense, and that's where Brian Hammer, he's thinking about, I should have shot that. Now, then he kind of compounds that, threw it up.
He should have shot the three originally, then he comes back with a travel right after.
That's frustrating play for him. Minute 35.
Berlinski, Leighton Toth. Toth's off the key, bounce pass to Caleb Radcliffe. Caleb hands off to Berlinski. Back out front to Leighton. Leighton looking for a screen. He doesn't get it. Finds. Oh, I was going to say, Tate Topher's wide open. Good job by Caleb Radcliffe to find him open.
Great speed all the way around.
32-25, nice lead. Irvin, a long three, up and good. That time, he was probably 8 foot behind the three-point line. Ryan said, I'm just going to give that one to you. Nothing you can do with that.
No, he showed he wanted to do it, though. He's had some big shots already from deep. But, and Riesbeck right there, it's great. Tip your hat to
Irvin.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
50 seconds to go. 32-28, nice lead. An aggressive play. Irvin, oh, he misses a bunny. That's going to stay with Williamstown. Irvin wants a foul, but it was Berlinski that got the ball. He went up hard.
Unfortunate play by Central there. Again, a little bit lazy pass.
It was.
You guys.
This team's way too aggressive to throw lazy passes. Irvin's going to drive. His layup is no good.
Definitely got the arm there.
And Caleb Radcliffe got him that time. That's going to be 3 on Caleb. And Mike Topher up. He'll come in for Caleb.
So there's a switch up on defense, too, because Radcliffe ended up on Irvin.
They shot good. (32-29), 34 seconds to go in the quarter. Irvin's second shot is up and good. Make it 32-30.
13 points in this quarter for Irvin.
He's dominating. Man, I just don't like that pass. The Knights are going to get it. Berlinski's layup is up and good, but a very soft touch pass.
Central wants to run the offense from the top of the key, from the foul line, but to get it in there, they need a quicker, crisp pass.
Right.
But those slow rolling bounce passes are not going to do it.
34-30, 7 seconds to play here in the quarter.
I'd be staying up on Irvin for a three-pointer. Be over aggressive here.
Even the called on that one.
They called on Riesbeck, but I'm not sure. Maybe on a reach?
I don't know what he called on him. I really don't. One-on-one now for Parker Schramm. 2 seconds to go in the quarter. Shot is up and good. Second shot is up, and it's good. 2-point game.
2 big shots by the freshman.
Leighton Topher throws one up, hit the backboard. Knights will lead 34-32 at the half here in East Wheeling. Brad Leonard's going to have your Glessner, Wharton, Andrews Insurance scoreboard coming up. And we'll be back with some high scores in just a bit.
Do you want to learn more about West Liberty University? Register for one of our Black and Gold Days. You'll learn about the admissions process, financial aid, and housing, plus get details about your intended major. You'll even be entered for a chance to win a $1,000 scholarship just for attending. Get everything you need to know. Register for the January 26th event at westliberty.edu/visit. Visit, tour, connect at West Liberty University.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
The Highlands Event Center is the area's premier destination for conferences, workshops, employment fairs, weddings, and more. With 4,000 square feet of space, the Highland Event Center can accommodate events large and small. Situated in the heart of the Highlands, guests can enjoy the many restaurants, retail stores, entertainment, and lodging options. To check out everything the Highlands Event Center has to offer, head to thehighlandseventcenter.com or call 833-639-7070.
And welcome to the Glessner Group halftime show. Wheeling Central leading Williamstown by 2, 34-32. Wheeling Central will be in action next on Tuesday night when Shadyside comes to East Wheeling. And taking a look at college basketball games going on right now in the top 25. With 1:13 left, number 18 Tennessee there at number 21 LSU. LSU leading Tennessee 75-66. With 10:51 left in the first half, Miami there at number 2 Duke. Duke leading Miami 18-16. With 11:03 to go in the first half, number 5 UCLA there at California. That game tied at 11 apiece. And with 13:56 to go in the first half, Florida there at number 9 Auburn. Auburn leading Florida 15-7. And taking a look at finals from earlier today in college basketball, a game you heard on AM 1600 WKKX 98.1 FM and AM 1370 WVLY 97.7 FM. West Virginia, they got by Kansas State 71-68. And taking a look at other games in the top 25 that were finals from earlier today, number 1 Baylor, they defeated TCU 76-64. It was Oklahoma upsetting number 11 Iowa State 79-66. Number 16 Kentucky at home, they beat Georgia 92-77. It was number 3 Purdue on the road beating Penn State 74-67. Number 16 Providence at home, they defeated St. John's 83-73. In overtime, number 24 Seton Hall, they got by UConn 90-87. It was number 12 Houston at home beating Wichita State by 10, 76-66. Number 19 Villanova, they get the road win over DePaul 79-64. It was Oklahoma State at home upsetting number 14 Texas 64-51. Number 15 Alabama, they fall to Missouri 92-86. Number 20 Colorado State, they lost to San Diego State 79-49. Number 25 Texas Tech at home, they beat number 6 Kansas 75-67. And finally, one other game tonight in the top 25 at 9 o'clock. Pepperdine, they are at number 4 Gonzaga. And taking a look at the NBA one final from earlier today, that was the Memphis Grizzlies outlasting the Los Angeles Clippers 123-108. Other games going on right now in the NBA with 8:31 left in the third quarter. The Bucks, they are at the Hornets. Hornets leading the Bucks 61-50 with 9:43 to go in the third quarter. The Magic, they are at the Pistons. Pistons leading the Magic 56-49 with 8:07 to go in the third quarter. The Jazz, they are at the Pacers. Pacers leading the Jazz by 10, 70-60. With 4 minutes to go in the first half, the Knicks, they are at the Celtics. Knicks leading the Celtics by 1, 37-36. And finally, one other game tonight in the NBA at 9 o'clock. The Miami Heat, they are at the Phoenix Suns. And again, we are at halftime in East Wheeling. Wheeling Central leading Williamstown 34-32. And when we come back, we will take a look at college football and the NFL after a message from our sponsors.
Technocap, located in Glendale, West Virginia, a leading manufacturer of metal closures, supplying some of the largest consumer products, manufacturers in the world, and shipping to dozens of countries. Technocap wishes the best of success to Wheeling Central Catholic High School this season. Go Knights!
West Virginia Northern Community College has over 10 new programs. Check out these new offerings that can lead to a great career, including hospitality and tourism, industrial technology, elementary education, substance abuse intervention specialist, our 100% online criminal justice program, and more. New non-credit trainings include EMT, paramedic, CDL, and certified nurse assistant. Register for one of these new programs today, or check out one of the other 70 programs West Virginia Northern Community College has to offer at wvncc.edu.
And welcome back to the Glessner Group halftime show. Wheeling Central with a 2-point lead over Williamstown, 34-32. And don't forget, Monday night is the College Football Playoff National Championship game from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. That is the Georgia Bulldogs taking on the Alabama Crimson Tide. And taking a look at the NFL, one final from earlier today, the Kansas City Chiefs. They defeated the Denver Broncos 28-24. And going on right now, the Dallas Cowboys, they are at the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles leading the Cowboys 7-0 with 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. And tomorrow at 1 o'clock, the Cincinnati Bengals, they are at the Cleveland Browns. You can hear that game right here on AM 1600 WKKX 98.1 FM. Also at 1 o'clock, the Steelers are at the Ravens, and the Colts are at the Jaguars. And your Sunday night game at 8:20, the Los Angeles Chargers, they are at the Las Vegas Raiders. And switching over to the NHL, one final from earlier today, the Dallas Stars, they ended the Pittsburgh Penguins winning streak. 3-2 was that final in Dallas. Penguins back in action again Tuesday night at 10 o'clock at the Anaheim Ducks. And other games going on right now with 7:43 to go in the second period. Bruins, they are shutting out the Lightning 3-0 with 6 minutes to go in the second period. Sharks and Flyers, they are tied at 0-0 with 5:51 to go in the second period. The Panthers, they lead the Hurricanes 3-1 with 12:01 left in the second period. The Devils and Blue Jackets, they are tied at 2-2. With 9:59 left in the second period, the Maple Leafs, they lead the Avalanche 4-1. With 8:56 to go in the first period, the Capitals and the Wild, they are tied at 0-0. And with 9:18 to go in the first period, the Predators, they lead the Coyotes 1-0. And a couple other games tonight in the NHL later on at 10 o'clock. It'll be the Blackhawks at the Golden Knights. Also at 10 o'clock, the Rangers at the Ducks. And to close out the NHL schedule tonight at 10:30, the Detroit Red Wings, they are at the Los Angeles Kings. And switching over to the ECHL, the Wheeling Nailers, they are at home tonight, taking on the Indy Fuel from Westbanco Arena. And with 6:52 left in the second period, the Nailers, they lead the Fuel 2-1. And the Wheeling Nailers, they will be back in action again tomorrow afternoon. Also at Westbanco Arena at 4:10, taking on the Kalamazoo Wings. Coming up, we will send it back to Jerry Ames and Ryan Storm as they will get you ready for the second half of Williamstown and Wheeling Central. Wheeling Central with the 2-point lead, 34-32. We'll send it back to Jerry and Ryan after a message from our sponsors.
What our children believe is just as important as what they know. In the Catholic schools of Ohio and Marshall counties, we believe faith, knowledge, discipline, and morals are more than just words. They are something unique that we practice in our classrooms every day. We challenge our students, not only academically, but in a way that enables them to grow into productive, faith-filled adults, an experience you can only find in a Catholic school. To find out more, call a Catholic school near you.
Are you traveling? Working a little bit too much? Is your fur baby starting to get a little shaggy? Let Dirty Paws be your one-stop shop for all of your pet care needs. Stop in and see us at 202 18th Street or give us a call at 304-639-7754 to schedule your appointments for dog grooming, doggy daycare, and dog boarding today.
The Watchdog is FM 98.1, AM 1600 WKKX Wheeling, FM 97.7, AM 1370 WVLY Moundsville.
Do you want to learn more about West Liberty University? Register for one of our Black and Gold Days. You'll learn about the admissions process, financial aid, and housing, plus get details about your intended major. You'll even be entered for a chance to win a $1,000 scholarship just for attending. Get everything you need to know. Register for the January 26th event at westliberty.edu/visit. Visit, tour, connect at West Liberty University.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
About 2 minutes till second half start, Ryan. Some scoring from the first half.
Great, really good first half between both teams. So first quarter, Central 21-13 advantage. Williamstown bounced back with the 19-13 advantage in the second quarter. It's a 34-32 in favor of Central. Leading scorer for Williamstown, Mr. Alex Urban, the 6'5" junior, got 17 points on 4 3-pointers. You got Bosgraff with 7 as well. Those are your top 2 scorers for Williamstown. Central side, pretty evenly distributed. Leighton Topher leading the way with 14. He had 11 in the first quarter on 3 3-pointers. Riesbeck has 9. Berlinski has 6. Ratcliffe has 3. Peyton Topher has 2.
That was a little assist from Caleb.
Yeah, and nothing from Mike Topher yet, point-wise. He did a very good job on the board. But it's not like he's forced anything. He's done a very good job on the board.
I think his role was changing on this team from becoming that scoring threat to they need somebody to rebound. And he's doing it, and he's being very unselfish.
He's a good team player. Yeah, he's not forcing anything. He's got some good shots. He's got some good looks. The only big thing, Central, Caleb Rack with 3 fouls. Took off 1 late in the second quarter, guarding Irvin.
I'm kind of shocked Caleb's coming out and starting the second half. I thought they may go with Peyton Topher again.
And Williamstown's in good shape. They only had 4 fouls first half. Peyton Bunch with 2. He was one of the guards, freshman guards off the bench.
So Williamstown will get it to start. I was talking to the Williamstown radio guy. He said Irvin, 1,000 shots a day he takes. Yeah. He said he's got a court at his house and just shoots all day.
And he's one of those guys where he missed some deep threes earlier, but he's still taking them. And that's why we saw 1 3 step. He's out there, but he wasn't really out. I mean,
and he was a big part of their state championship team last year.
So, yeah,
you can see he's a shooter.
He's a confident shooter.
And at 6'5", a guy shoots like that, he gets green light.
So Central's going to be really aggressive on him, stay up on him.
Good job by Boscraft to back down Topher, and he said, no way. And Mike Topher, another rebound.
It's a good tie-up defensively by Topher, too.
So it's 34-32 to start the second half. Nice with a 2-point lead. Berlinski misses a 3. Ryan Respect with the rebound and misses. Parker Schramm with the rebound for the Yellow Jacket. Boscraft is looking to shoot. Now up and good. Parker Schramm, he takes a deep 3, and it's good.
Freshman. He's going to add 2 foul shots with 2 seconds left in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Nice little stroke by him.
Leighton Topher dribbles through his legs. The sophomore for the Maroon Knights, who's really just grown into his role of point guard. Mike Topher, he puts up a 3. Well, just like that, we see he scored tonight, and he shoots a 3 and makes it. 37-35 Maroon Knights. That's great to see Mike get that.
So he's had some good strokes earlier in the game, from getting the ball.
Freshman Gavin Lemley has the ball. He gets it to Gavin Bosgraff. Back to him. And Williamstown, great job by Berlinski to shut the door on that to try to drive into the paint.
He moves his feet so well.
Yep.
Berlinski on D.
We love watching him up on his toes. So light out there. Fought through a screen there.
The form defense, how you're taught. He's running into a T.
Yep. That's what they teach these basketball camps. Play this defense. And Berlinski, you can see he's a quick learner in this Maroon Knight offense defense.
The first year in the program.
And a little fumble out front, and Williamstown will get it back. About a minute on this possession now.
It's a shame it's Creed's on a 25-second shot.
Right. And they haven't even
good defense.
They haven't even got a look at a shot.
I don't think they've crossed the three-point line yet. They're doing a weave up top.
It looks like the Harlem Globetrotters running this weave out there. Off the foot of Urban, and Ryan Respect takes it off to the other end.
That should be on Boscraft.
Yeah. Good ball. You spotted that one a mile away. That's one guy in this lineup they've got to have is Boscraft. I know with everybody else does the roles. He seemed like he's the glue that holds everything together.
He's the one driving, which helps collapse the defense and kicks back out there. Urban's not much. He can get to the hoop, but you see more of him from 6 to 5. He's more of outside. He'll get them way up.
Boscraft does a lot of dirty work that Mike Topher does. Like you got to see the team. And Topher steals one. And it's tipped out of bounds by Williamstown as he tried to kick it back to Ryan Respect. It went into the Central bench. So Wheeling Central basketball in front of their own bench, and Mike Topher will inbound.
A little sloppy of both teams there.
Sure was.
Got stolen away. Hammer stole it away. Then he kind of threw it away, and so if I kick it back out, it got tipped out. So it's reset.
Berlinski into the corner to Mike Topher. And Topher holds it above his head. Boscraft reached in there. That was close.
Yep. Very good deep.
Mike Topher drives. Bounce pass to Ryan Respect, and he missed it. Ryan gets his own rebound, and he's fouled by Seth Hammer.
Respect's going to want that one back. That's very frustrating because as a one, you just want to complete a good play like that.
That's one of the easier shots Ryan's going to have, and he missed that one. But he was so aggressive to go back and get that ball, he earns a foul there. Ryan's first shot, no good.
A little comment like we see. He's falling away. He's not staying.
No.
And I'll be honest, I remember last year, I didn't see him in the beginning of the year this year, but I don't know if it's something new he's doing or if he's always done that, but he's just falling away a little bit on his foul shots. There.
Off the front of the rim. I mean, Caleb Radcliffe gets the rebound and puts it back in.
Wow.
Ryan's going to thank Caleb for that.
Yep, that's big.
Not very often you see Ryan miss 2 free throws. Oh, man. Like I say, that's a bad play by Boscraft.
He tried to get a little fancy.
He tried to get fancy and go no look, and he goes no look, and it just goes completely out of bounds.
And here's the other thing. Even if he doesn't know look, he's going to bounce pass it when he's already in the lane. That's a high danger area.
Take the layup.
There's no guarantee the ball's getting kicked out.
Berlinski drives deep in the left corner there. Little soft touch to Mike Topher from Caleb Radcliffe. It's up and in. 41-35. Knights up 6. Schramm over to Lemley. Lemley shot. It's no good. Mike Topher gets another rebound.
That was huge by Radcliffe there. Didn't foul. He was right on body.
Bad pass by Mike Topher. Boscraft. He's going to dribble coast to coast. No, he kicks it to Schramm. Schramm puts up the 3. Oh, man, right in the gut of Michael Topher. He takes the shot like a puncher just punched him, and he gets the ball. Oh, my goodness.
That's his infield hand.
Berlinski, his bunny's no good, and Williamstown with the rebound.
Lemley did a good job there, standing his ground on defense. Berlinski was a tough spot. Couldn't put that layup up.
Irvin. Oh, boy. I thought Bugs wanted to shoot it. Now Boscraft's going to shoot it. It's no good. And Schramm comes away with it. Boscraft gives it back to Schramm. Schramm's going to shoot again. This time no good, but Caleb Radcliffe has that one. Outlet to Leighton Topher. Leighton Topher hesitates. Oh, boy. Mike tripped for a second there. Gives it back to Leighton. His 3 up and good. 44-35. Knights up 9.
Central's run some really great offense today.
3:30 to go in the third period, and the Knights going on a little run here. Bunch, a long 3. It's no good. Caleb Radcliffe gets the rebound.
Looking at Williamstown, Schramm and Irvin are their shooters. So I think anyone else shooting from outside is happy with that.
Bounce pass Leighton to Mike Topher from the corner. It's 3. It's nothing but the bottom of the net.
Michael was calling for that 3-pointer when Leighton was barely getting across half court, and Leighton read it for a great pass.
I love this energy from Mike Topher. Yep. I watched it as the second half was ready to start. Mike Topher brought his teammates in there and put his arm around everybody and coached them up. He led this team coming out of the locker room.
just think from where I've known him for a while, known family a while, he's always had it in him. Baseball season as a freshman and sophomore, with some good older class. He's always been a leader, always trying to take it. Yeah. He'll recognize when he screws up. He'll admit it. He's always rallying guys, trying to get him going. Because on the football field, he's just a natural leader in that aspect.
Good to see that on there by Mike. Really proud of him tonight. I want to thank the IBEW Local 141, West Liberty University, the Highlands, Technocaps. Also want to thank the Fitzsimmons family and Fitzsimmons firm for their support of high school basketball here on the Watchdogs. I also want to thank our general manager, Mrs. Kayleen Cluck.
And real quick, Central's offense, completely different than the last two nights we've seen them with Shady Side and Oakland. They're doing a very good job of passing the ball into the lane, high and low, at the elbow, kicking it back out, and getting back. It's a very, very good job offensively.
Ballscraft hands it off to Punch. Bunch, I said Punch. That's what
he's playing physical like he's punching.
And Bunch on the floor. Mike Topher just steals it away. Long outlet up to Layton. Layton touch pass again. What a play. 49-35. It's all maroon and white right now.
Really has a chance to put their throat on this game right now.
Into the corner, shot up. It's no good, and who's going to have it? They're going to get Caleb Radcliffe on the foul here, and he was just going for the ball.
Now, here's where it's going to get him. If he would have just stayed and boxed the kid out, it would have been an issue. But he didn't go for the rebound. The ball kicked out to the Williamstown player, and as kid went back forward. It's an unfortunate foul, but it's where when they watch him and say, Caleb, if you box the kid out, you get the rebound and going for another foul. Tough one there for Caleb, though.
Yeah, so he was just going for the ball. Yeah, Ryan described it there.
It's it was just. I think it's a waste of player. We got 8 kids and Brian Giles trying to dry up his wet spot with their shoes. That's great. Hey, that's double pay right there. That's very nicely done there.
No one would throw a towel to them because they're all squeaking their shoes to dry it up. That's funny.
Back to the game here.
Williamstown will inbound it there into Gavin Bosgraff. Oh, it's a travel. Yep. Came across the box and took 2 or 3 steps.
So what hurt Bosgraff, he was trying to draw contact, and I think it was Topher. He actually stepped away from him. So Bosgraff lost that leverage and ended up just taking the extra jumping step, walking.
Mike Topher ends out to his brother Leighton. We got 3 Tophers in the game. 3 Tophers, a Respec, and a Berlinski. Berlinski over to Leighton. Leighton drives. Nope, kicked it back to Michael. He's going to put up a 3. Oh, my goodness. Mike Topher is absolutely on fire.
Leighton Topher had 3 threes in the first quarter. You got Mike Topher 3 threes in the third quarter.
Mr. Buchron's going to game for the students next to us. He's absolutely losing it. Urban, oh, man. I thought more than anything it was going to be a jump ball.
This is Tommy Wilson there on the foul call on Peyton Topher, but I thought Peyton got all ball on that one. But,
Tommy's an experienced veteran. You're not going to get anything past him.
No.
I think Tommy almost every morning on our way into work together. 1:56 to go in the third quarter. 52-35, Knights lead. Cruz Isley checked in at that stoppage.
The big shot in the second quarter for Williamstown.
Long 3 from Irvin. This one no good. Oh, it's a push in the back from Bosgraff, and that's 3 on him.
He's frustrated. Now, while he pushed off, Leighton Topher did a good job with the box out on his end.
Bosgraff's just trying to make a play over there, and he just kind of shoved him in the back, trying to get the rebound.
Well, and that's what Irvin, he has, literally 3 points to score for Williamstown. So Irvin tried to force something up there, make a play. Ooh.
Ryan Respect takes the ball, and he's going to be grabbed from behind by Lewis Goodnow.
Sorry. Yeah, give it an exclamation without contact. There's a risky pass from Berlinski to Respect, in my opinion, cross court.
Oh, no, there hasn't been a ton of fouls called in this game.
Yeah. For the end of the first half there, I think Central picked up a couple. But it's been pretty clean.
Caleb Radcliffe dominating the foul quarter category.
Well, and actually, those teams playing kind of physical too. I think the officials are letting it go, but there hasn't been anything dirty.
Peyton Topher for a 3.
Yeah, that
would have been a Topher trifecta on 3s tonight.
Yeah. They're all in the box for those points. So
yes.
He gets 2 points.
Bosgraff, he leaned into Mike, and Mike Topher's going to pick up the foul. And you're right about Bosgraff. You said it on the last time. He's trying to draw contact coming into the lane by dipping his shoulder.
He's done it all in the first half. Topher blocked one, the first quarter. The other one he got in there. And Topher drew. That's his game. Get to the hoop. We got him at 6'1", but he's solid.
Yeah. His first one is Smith. Big shout out to Mr. Ed Forshee listening in today down in Wood County.
Ed does a great job there.
Yeah. Shout out to Jeremy Miller listening in online tonight.
I just saw Dave Cross is over at my parents' house here for a Christmas party. He said hi.
One of our favorites, Dave Cross. Yeah. I know he's always listening.
Oh, yeah.
He does make the second there. 52-36, 1:11 to go. I never said hi to Mr. Jack Fahey before the game started tonight, too. Before Jack's still tuned in. Berlinski from the free throw line. His jumper, no good, and good now. Saves it in the corner, and it's going to be off and running. Irvin's going to put up a three. It's good. Good shot by Alex Irvin.
I'm surprised. He actually had a land when he goes to the left. That's an aggressive shot by Irvin there, risky. That paid off on that.
He had an easy two if he wanted to take it.
Central got to settle down here. Got a big lead. Let's keep it up double digits.
Ryan, turn around from the free throw line. It's good. So that's a tough shot. Had it back to the bucket. As soon as he gets it, releases it. I'm not sure if I hit that shot. I'm 0 for 10 shooting that.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I don't think that was a high-quality shot, but the pitcher had to reach. Got a nice friendly roll there.
Yeah.
That's big bucket.
It's going to be a reach on Ryan. So 18 seconds to go in the period. It's 54-39 Maroon Knights.
Yep. I'm sure, yeah. Each team has 4 fouls in the third quarter.
Mike Topher in for Lorenzo Ferreira. Trying to find somebody. Oh, and Bruce Osley comes with it. 3 up and good by Jaden Bryant. He snuck into the game on a freshman. Berlinski looking down for it. 6 seconds. Gets it to Leighton Topher. Leighton Topher's layup is up and good. Oh, what a shot by Leighton to end the third period of play. And the Knights lead by 14.
Huge momentum right there.
56-42. We got 1:40 to go. We'll be back in 16.
Highland Sports Complex is the coolest destination for sports and entertainment the Ohio Valley has ever seen. Pop in for some open basketball in our field house or reserve some turf time for your next practice or game on our synthetic fields. Online registration is open for development classes and leagues for youth and adults. Highland Sports is also the hottest destination for birthday parties and other events. So come challenge yourself on our play climb and enjoy your favorite virtual reality game in the arcade. No memberships required, so visit highlandsports.com to find your next entertainment experience and get ready to reach new heights.
TechnoCap, located in Glendale, West Virginia, a leading manufacturer of metal closures, supplying some of the largest consumer products, manufacturers in the world, and shipping to dozens of countries. TechnoCap wishes the best of success to Wheeling Central Catholic High School this season. Go Knights!
What you do today determines your future, which is why it's important to choose a company you can trust. With our expert knowledge in accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and now creative services, we will put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
Central will have it to start the fourth quarter here.
Real quick, 22-10 Central outscored Williamstown that third quarter. Williamstown 10 points, no 2-pointers. 3 threes and a foul shot.
I love that stat, Ryan. As Biff said, Central outscored him 22-10. Ryan lost it, but gets it right back.
Right,
yeah, that's the travel.
Unfortunate one there. Put that on the And what Central did, I thought, for by and large, Williamstown only had 3 points that entire quarter. And then the last minute and a half, they had 7 points. Central answered each score from Williamstown with a bucket, which is huge. May not have been a 3-pointer.
But they answered it with something. They didn't go empty at the other end.
Yep.
Bryant jumper from the elbow. It's no good. Mike Topher with a rebound. 7:30 to play, 56-42 in favor of Wheeling Central.
Mike Topher, the hero in that third quarter, 11 points on 3 3-pointers.
He had 0 coming into the third quarter.
Oh, what a ball.
Oh, man, he tried to go no-look, did Leighton.
He had a great dribble drive to get in there, too. He's going to finish it off right.
Parker Schramm throws it up. He'll shoot 2.
There's 2 Tophers there on defense. See which one.
They're going to get Mike Topher on the foul.
This third.
How many now on Mike?
3 now.
Okay. First free throw is good by Parker Schramm.
Tell you what, freshman, he's going to be going. You can tell he's a basketball player. He's got good form from both the foul line and the three-point line.
Second one is good. I got to tell you, what Central has youngsters and what this Williamstown team has youngsters, we know they're both going to be double-A in the future.
It'll be curious how the regions get set up if we're still going east or if we'll be along the Ohio River side with Williamstown.
These are going to be some great battles over the next few years, I promise you. Parker Schramm layup on the other end. Now they've cut it to 10, 56-46, and Mel Stevens calls a quick 30-second timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30.
West Virginia Northern Community College has over 10 new programs. Check out these new offerings that can lead to a great career, including hospitality and tourism, industrial technology, elementary education, substance abuse intervention specialist, our 100% online criminal justice program, and more. New non-credit trainings include EMT, paramedic, CDL, and certified nurse assistant. Register for one of these new programs today, or check out one of the other 70 programs West Virginia Northern Community College has to offer at wvncc.edu.
Want to thank Dirty Paws, the Highlands Sports Complex, Diocese of Wheeling Charleston, West Virginia Northern Community College, and Glessner, Wharton, Andrews Insurance.
Jerry, before the break, you mentioned about talent each team bringing back. Williamstown made it in the finals this year in football, single A. They were young last year. There's a lot of young talent from Williamstown and Central. The baseball team.
Plus, I know what's coming next year, the grade schools to Central. There's going to be a lot of freshmen, sophomores playing basketball next for years for these two schools.
And I'll add, on the baseball side of things, they had some young kids last year. It's going to be some competitive games in the next couple of years for Central and Williamstown. See if Central can settle down here, run some good offense.
You and I are going to get to see some good basketball. As aggressive as Bosgraf is offensively, same thing on defense, too. Yeah, and I think he's going to pick up his fourth foul there, too.
That's big.
They're going to quickly sub for him. They're going to bring in the aggressive Pate Bunch.
He's aggressive, Morty. Now, here's where it helps. So, I don't know where the offense is going to come from other than Irvin.
Yeah, it's going to have to come from Irvin. He's going to have to shoot. Central may double team Irvin and let.
All right. Williamstown's in a box and one. They got one man on Rezac following him around, and they're playing the zone defense elsewhere. And now switching out of it.
Yeah.
They're doing a good job mixing up their defenses.
Berlinski turns it over. The other end, Hammer is hammered by Leighton Topher. He'll shoot two. So the Williamstown's going on a little mini 4-0 run here with a chance to shoot two free throws.
That's right. Williamstown cut it 12 right before the third quarter with a quick layup by Leighton. End of the quarter, put up 14. That's still 4-0. Missed foul shot by Hammer.
What do you got for Leighton free throws or fouls?
Leighton, I have. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. There's that first one right there. I have it two.
Okay. Makes the second. Does Seth Hammer. Checking in is Lewis Good now for Hammer. So both seniors for Williamstown are now on the bench. And
Irvin with the experienced player.
He's the junior in the game. Everybody else is a freshman or sophomore for Williamstown.
But we're going to take advantage here.
Yeah. Taking all their experience off the state championship team except for one guy. And Leighton Topher putting on a dribbling spectacular. And throws one off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound and puts it up and good. Leighton Topher worked for his 2 points there.
Good play here.
Yeah. Good now. Stop, dribbles, kicks it back to Schramm. Schramm puts up a three. It's good.
He's a shooter. We've got to identify him. Irvin and Schramm are the shooters from 3-point lines. Williamstown very aggressive out front. Bodying up on Central players on the guards.
You see they've watched some film on Central.
And the officials are letting that go. They're calling the good fouls down low.
Great pass. Mike Topher to Quentin Berlinski, and no one was guarding him underneath the back. 60-50. 5:20 remains in the ball game. Nice up 10.
Let's get a stop here. I haven't had an empty possession for Williamstown in a while.
Bunch with a crazy layup. Smallest guy in the court sinks it.
I'll tell you what, he gets everything out of him.
Berlinski wide open again. His layup is no good, and it's going to be a foul on Berlinski. Frustrated he missed the layup and then reached over.
Here's the other frustrating thing. We only had one player down there for Central. There's nobody pulling that for rebounds or anything else either.
I like with a 10-point lead kind of pulling that back and running a little bit of clock.
I think if Berlinski identifies, it's Urban on him. So Berlinski's pretty decent size. He's 6'2", but Urban Towers has got long arms. Pull it back out.
With the foul on Berlinski, that's 18 fouls, so they'll shoot the 1-on-1, and it will be Alex Urban, the 6'5" junior. Five minutes to play in the game with Urban at the free throw line. Sinks it. Second attempt from Urban is up, out of his hand, and it's good. Lead down to 6. It was 14. Inbound to late.
Full-court pressure pickup there from Williamstown.
Might need a bucket here. Just to answer the run.
I like to see the ball in the respect hand.
He's going to drive his layup up and good. What a calming effect for the Maroon Knights offense. Ryan Respect.
The last few series, they were trying to post Respect up either at the high point on the elbow.
Oh, it's a walk. Yep. Peyton Bunch got the handoff, wasn't expecting it, and dribbled right into it, picked it up, and walked forward.
He tried to play it off. He was giving a fake shot. It didn't fool the officials on that one. But yeah, the offense before this was, Lane's a good guard, but they're trying to get Respect the ball up high. That last series just gave the Respect the ball right away, and he took over from the top of the key.
That's a great layup for Respect, too. Goes all the way to the hoop.
Gets him again now.
I wrote off of it. He was going to be, he's a mismatch with Bunch if you can get it.
They need the ball.
Lorenzo Frere picks up his dribble in the corner. He finds Mike Topher. Topher, ball fake. Dribbles to the foul line. Going to keep going into the lane. Layup no good, but he is fouled.
Good take by Topher.
He saw it. He was going to kick that, but the lane opened up for him. He keeps going to the bucket, and he gets fouled. Mike will shoot 2. Bosscraft still on the bench for Williamstown. Mike Topher makes the first.
Just 12th point of the game, all coming in the second half. Right on cue with Bosscraft.
And there's Bosscraft immediately.
They're trying to give Irvin a blow. So they're two really big experienced players going in, spinning out for each other.
63-54. Knights lead. Make it 64-54. 4:18 to play. Pushing in Lewis Good now. Knights in a man-to-man D. Ferreira watching Bosscraft. His jumper in front of him is no good. And Lorenzo with the rebound.
Bosscraft got what he wanted. He got in the lane, had a nice little jump shot right there, about 8 feet away, rimmed out.
Mike Topher. A little bit of travel on Topher. Yeah, it was. They didn't call it, though. Berlinski hands it off to Ferreira, and no good. Berlinski gets it back. He shoots an air ball, and who's going to come away with it?
Jump ball. Nope.
They're still fighting for it. Now it's going to be a jump ball. That'll stay with Central. 4 people on the court diving for that.
Both
teams.
Great. You can see why, even though they lost a lot of kids last year, why Williamstown won the AA title. And I would think they'd be front runner. That's, this is a good count.
I would say Polka's the leader.
McNeely, and
Yep.
I think each Fairmont seniors in AA.
They're triple with us.
Thank you, AAA.
AAA may be one of the best ones there is. Logan, Shady Springs, Fairmont Senior, Wheeling Central, Clarksburg, Notre Dame.
It makes you appreciate them with the way they do the regions, having the double.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over at the scorers table is Tommy Wilson and Brian Gallo.
This is a jump ball possession arrow issue here.
They're asking, did they ever flip the arrow at that quarter? The quarter break.
Central got the ball to start, and I don't recall a.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
That's the right call.
Yep. That's good. Good beat officiating there.
Yeah.
And Williamstown coach doing a good job.
No, I like it. I like them getting together and discussing it.
Yep. You want to get the right thing. Good call. Yeah, it's.
And like I say, the officials keep something in their pocket. They knew that was wrong. They keep a coin, they flip it back and forth just in case. Long 3, way off the mark from Alex Urban.
Yeah.
And Leighton Topher has it.
That was a poor shot. Didn't really get you to step into it. He had some good, Leighton good defense on his part.
Berlinski faked in front of Urban. He gave it up before he traveled. Long pass cross court to Ferreira. Ferreira hands off to Respect. He pulls the trigger on a 3. No good. Urban with the rebound. Irvin gets it to Schramm. Schramm back to Irvin. Irvin wants to take the three. Layton plants a tight D on him. He'll drive the lane. Spins up. He's fouled. He'll shoot two. Fouls on Layton Tokum.
I like the aggressive defense that's playing.
They're not going to give Irvin another open look at a three, though.
Make him earn it. Burn some more time if you have to.
By the way, the JV game went to overtime again tonight. After another comeback. Back-to-back nights, the JV was down 13 and came all the way back and won it in overtime. So great job by Lance Spivey over there, the JV team. Two back-to-back wins now.
Great job. Didn't quit. All good team effort. But Jacob Ratcliffe had a big game, shooting some threes.
Corey Anthony played early in the game. He came down and played some JV tonight. Makes both free throws, does Alex Irvin. 64-56, 2:55 to go in the game.
Irvin gets 4 points in his fourth quarter, all coming from the foul line.
Layton's in front of the central bench with the ball. Gets a screen from Michaels. Cruz Osley playing really good D on Michaels. Berlinski's three. Good from the left corner.
Good shot by Berlinski.
67-56. Knights extend their lead out to 11. Osley gets it over to, who is that? That's Gavin Lemley.
Hammer with the ball.
So they're trying to get Irvin the open look. Now he's going to drive the lane. That's going to be a block on Lorenzo Ferreira.
And it's good call. Ferreira tried to get set up. He was set, and then he tried to shuffle into the way to get drive to throw a charge. It was a good call.
I would expect maybe Caleb Ratcliffe to come back in here give Knights a little bit more height. He's got 4 fouls, but at this point, you got to get him in there.
Yep.
Irvin, off the front of the iron. So Knights are going to stay with a little bit of speed with Ferreira and keep.
I think with Ferreira, I think he'd be as quick as Caleb. I think he was a little bit quicker on defense up front.
I agree with that.
So I think they're as much as you maybe like to have Caleb down low for some rebounds, loose balls, it allows him to be a little bit aggressive and more up front.
30-second note. They're going to change that to a full, and we'll take a 60 break with them. We'll be right back.
What our children believe is just as important as what they know. In the Catholic schools of Ohio and Marshall counties, we believe faith, knowledge, discipline, and morals are more than just words. They are something unique that we practice in our classrooms every day. We challenge our students, not only academically, but in a way that enables them to grow into productive, faith-filled adults, an experience you can only find in a Catholic school. To find out more, call a Catholic school near you.
Are you traveling? Working a little bit too much? Is your fur baby starting to get a little shaggy? Let Dirty Paws be your one-stop shop for all of your pet care needs. Stop in and see us at 202 18th Street or give us a call at 304-639-7754 to schedule your appointments for dog grooming, doggy daycare, and dog boarding today.
What you do today determines your future, which is why it's important to choose a company you can trust. With our expert knowledge in accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and now creative services, we will put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
2:12 to play in the game on the IBEW Local 141 game of the night. 67-57, Knights lead with the ball.
Great game between
Hope looking to inbound it. He gets Ryan. Ryan, great job just dribbling through. Going to run a little bit of clock here.
Yeah.
Ryan's going to force him to come out and foul him.
Williamstown's going to the full court press there. They were able to get the ball to half court on the inbound pass.
Mike back to Ryan. Central's now run about 25 seconds here. Williamstown's going to have to foul him at some point.
Yeah, they're playing hard defense, but at some point, Central contend with just dribbling the ball out front.
And there's the foul by Irvin.
Yeah, it's been a great game, and you can see why Williamstown won the AA title last year. I know they've lost the kids from last year's team, but they have a good nucleus, very well coached.
I got to tell you, some of the veterans on the Central team remember our loss to Williamstown 2 years ago down at the Rotary Challenge in New Martinsville. And Williamstown put it on Central that night, won by about 20. And I'm going to tell you, I bet you Mike Topher and And Respect, them guys know exactly what happened down there that afternoon. This one needs just a little bit more.
And, of course, you always want to defend your home court, too.
Yes. Second one good by Layton. 69-57. 1:35 to go in the game. Boscraft finds Urban driving to the hoop. Good pass.
I tell you what, that was good D by Layton. He got beat back more, but there's a really good speed.
Long pass over to Ryan. Ryan, layup up, good. What an answer from Ryan Respect.
Excellent. Good job spreading the court so no one gets tied up on stuff together.
Boscraft count the bucket, and he's fouled.
Good drive. Again, shielded his body well from the central player to get the contact.
1:10 to go. They're down 10. He's going to the free throw line. Wholesale substitutions coming for Williamstown.
Hey, man, I didn't get the number. Was that, they called out Ferreira?
Lorenzo Ferreira, sure is.
Yeah, all right, that's it. I thought that too was on him. I want to make sure I had the right number. That's Bosgraff's first points in the fourth quarter. He's only got 3.
Boscraft's shot is up and good. Should be a substitution here. And now you'll get Caleb Radcliffe for Ferreira and Isley in for Boscraft.
So offense, defense right there. Boscraft, 4 fouls.
Saw here tonight was Matt Jones. Good to see him back at the court too, and he looks great.
We talk about football. He's been exercising. He wants to exercise more now. He gets back into shape.
Yeah, so he is here in the gym tonight. Good to see that. Mike Topher, bounce pass for Ryan, layup, up and good. The 2 seniors playing well in this second half. Hosley, fake, jump. Mike Topher gets a steal. Up to Layton. Layton has it, and it's going to go out of bounds. Ball to Williamstown.
That's Layton. I think he wanted the foul on Williamson because he couldn't really grab the ball. And it was off him, but I think he feels up that he got bumped there late.
Yeah, Boyd Bobby wanted to foul on him. He got up.
Good Rutgers student section now talking.
Missed the layup that time. Did Boscraft. Lady Topher dribbles. There's a shove by Ryan Respect in the middle of the floor. And that was, you know what that is? That's a frustration foul.
He's getting hounded.
Yeah. Bunch has been all over him, and Ryan just shoved him off, and then Ryan got picked up the foul. Now, Bunch get it out at the end, but it's definitely a shove by Ryan Respect.
Yeah, it was a good call, right call. Again, Williams, great defense. For physical, I like the way they play. In your face, and the pitching's been letting it go both ways of out front physicality, which I like.
3 in the corner by Urban. It's no good. Michael Topher rebounds. And Urban fouls Mike.
That'll just about do it right there.
Yeah, Knights are up 11 with 14 seconds to play. And I know Biff's wanted to hear this for a long time. It's not jacket weather here in East Wheeling tonight.
No, it's
him and Mark Heineman, that's their favorite line. Is it jacket weather or is it not jacket weather? It's not jacket weather. I don't care what the temperature says outside.
And Williams, I recognize of course, they're emptying their bench, getting a lot of the other kids in. Again, great game played by Williamstown and Central. And Jerry, we return the favor. Are we to go down to Williamstown, or is this the one time?
I think it's the one game.
Okay.
Yeah. Central subbing 4 guys in there.
Well, all 5 of you tried to go in, but Mike Topher took the foul line.
Mike Topher told Amir to take a seat.
Yeah, try to get 6 on the court.
Let's see how smart Mike is. Will Mike miss the second one to stay in the game? Mike misses it. Rebound by Ashley. Williamstown's just looks like they're gonna run this clock out, and they won't even get a shot off to end the game.
They went in about 2 seconds late after.
Yeah. So the Knights will win 73-62 over Williamstown, handing them their second loss of the season. The Knights will improve to 6-1. Ryan's going to wrap up all the scoring details.
And
And
quick second here.
yeah, Want to thank some of our great sponsors still, the IBEW Local 141, West Liberty University, the Highlands, TechnoCap, Western Ward Andrews Insurance, West Virginia Northern Community College, the Diocese of Wheeling-Charleston, the Highland Sports Complex, and Dirty Paws. The Knights had 34 points there at halftime and scored, 39 here in the second half.
Yep. So, going off for Williamstown, they had 20 points in that fourth quarter, finished with 62 points. Very good foul shooting. A lot of foul shots for Williamstown tonight. They were, make sure I get the right 16 for 23 at the foul line for Williamstown. And they had 8 3-pointers. Leading the way, Seth Hammer had 1 point. You had Gavin Bosgraf with 11 points. The leading scorer is Alex Urban. He had 27 points. Alex Urban leading the way for them. Parker Schramm had 12 points. Peyton Bunch had 4. Jaden Bryant had 3. Gavin Lemley 2. Cruz Isley had 2. For Central, you had Ryan Riesbeck with 17 points. You had Quentin Berlinski with 11 points. You had Michael Topher with 13, all coming in the second half. Leighton Topher, he's going to be your leading scorer for Wheeling Central.
Wow.
Yes, he had 23 points, Leighton Topher. Caleb Ratcliffe.
26?
23.
23.
Yep.
That's going to bring his average up.
Caleb Ratcliffe had 7, and Peyton Topher had 2. Wheeling Central made 9 3-pointers. Had a decent night at the foul line, going 4-4-7 at the foul line. So, overall, great night for Wheeling Central. Fought back in the second quarter comeback that Williamstown had, I thought, and did a good job in the second half. I thought good ball movement overall by Wheeling Central. And great match. Good high school match like you like to see.
Yeah.
Fans were treated to a good game.
It was well worth the $5 to get in tonight if you had to pay it. You and I didn't pay to get in.
Good donation.
Yeah. So once again, thank the Fitzsimmons family and Fitzsimmons firm. And Knights win 73-62 here in East Wheeling.
Tuesday.
They'll be back in action Tuesday as they host the Shadyside Tigers.
Quick turnaround. Just played them earlier this week. So
yeah. So within 7 days, the Knights will have played 4 games when it comes to Tuesday. So the Knights 6-1 now on the season, and we're setting ourselves up for that OVAC run. So the Knights should stay, in first place in the OVAC standings. Any final thoughts from you tonight?
No, I just feel good. They had the tough loss for the year. They couple wins, and then had a little long break for the holidays. But I think they're right in the ship here. They've got good trajectory, good team offense and defense. We knew what we were going to get from Respect. Like seeing Leighton Topher progress to how he has and shooting the ball how he has. Big positive for Wheeling Central.
Leighton Topher's turned into one of the better players in the OVAC. I could go on a limb and say that.
Yeah.
So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks to Ryan Storm. Thanks to Brad Biff Leonard back at the studio. He's had a long day down there today. I'm Jerry Ames. Knights win 73-62. Good night, everybody.
Do you want to learn more about West Liberty University? Register for one of our Black and Gold Days. You'll learn about the admissions process, financial aid, and housing, plus get details about your intended major. You'll even be entered for a chance to win a $1,000 scholarship just for attending. Get everything you need to know. Register for the January 26th event at westliberty.edu/visit. Visit, tour, connect at West Liberty University.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local